What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm Shakers and Risk Takers. This is your girl, Rocky. What is going on? So, we have the full moon in Gemini on today, November 30th. Gemini, air sign, all about the twins. It could be duality. Having to have some conversations. Y'all know what full moons, they are about like endings and things coming to an end, some type of changes. So we're going to cap in for my air signs today, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, and we're going to see what Spirit has to say. So I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to shuffle again, asking all those beings of love and light to step into our place so that we can see what's going on, what to expect this week, November 30th to whatever this end of the week is. Or if you're listening to this message, whether you are an air sign or not, the message resonates, takes what resonate, and if not, then leave the rest. And hopefully another video within your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign will resonate with you if you do not find a message for you in this one. So we're just going to check in with Spirit today and ask our ancestors, our spirit guides, our spirit teams, those guardian angels that we have, what the air signs can expect for this full moon in Gemini. So let's get into it. Thanking you, spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for coming to us. We are asking for messages for our air signs. That is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. What messages will be something that's telling me to shuffle differently, but what messages will you have for my air sign, spirit? What messages for my air signs? Hope everybody is having a good Monday. Going to see what's coming in. And a ring just fell. So my ring just fell off while I was shuffling. So I don't know if some of you guys are coming out of some type of commitment. Okay, one fell. Hold on. Let's see what it is. Okay, so the Water Guardian card came out, and it says to connect with your emotions. And the High Priestess card came out, and it says to intend and create. So some of you air signs, and I have mountains on the bottom. Can you see that? Mountains on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so some of you air signs, you could be in a space right now. I don't know if you guys saw while I was shuffling, I actually had one of my rings come off. So I don't know if you guys are, some of you guys could be in a decision process right now with this full moon energy going on this week, where you could be deciding, can y'all see these things? Get a little closer to the board. Get a little closer to the board. But with this Water Guardian card here, some of you guys this week could be stepping into your emotions a little bit. If you maybe, she looks a little bit drowsy. So if you air signs maybe feeling drowsy, just know that it's this full moon energy combined. Stepping into your emotions, how you feel. My ring did slide off of my finger as I was shuffling. So maybe you guys are revisiting and reevaluating some commitments that you may have. Whether that's with people, places, and things. Whether it is about your job. Whether you even really want to be there, with the relationship, be with the person, or maybe reevaluating friendships, and maybe those you have around, because she looks a little closed in right now, with the wings covering her. So it could be that you are within your own energy and maybe to yourself a little bit with this full moon energy, kind of just in a state of reevaluating things, checking in with yourself, seeing how you feel. Some of you guys may be switching up your hair, adding some colors. Some of you guys may be thinking about getting new tattoos, but just stepping really into your own zone, you know. Air signs, you know, they have the ability to, they're in the air, so they're in their heads a lot, you know. A lot of mental stimulation, a lot of thinking things through, rethinking, before they actually move forward. So you guys could be possibly reevaluating how you feel about people, places, and things right now, about how you feel about yourself. It could be something that's going on internal within you, and how you feel about yourself. Maybe wanting to change some things up, change your hair, change your look, feeling like you maybe want to add a little bit of more color. With the High Priestess card that's coming out here, you know, it's telling us to intend and create. You know, when you set your intentions, like you set your intentions for the day, your daily affirmations, you know, they kind of tell the universe what you want to happen, you know. So being in your own energy within this week and stepping into this full moon energy in Gemini, and Gemini is also, you know, the twins and that duality energy, you know, right versus wrong, left, right, up, down, as above, so below, you know, that type of energy is going on. Balancing things. So maybe right now you're in a state of balance, trying to balance your emotions, or you may have a little bit of heavy emotions that's coming on. Some of you may need to get to some water or to possibly take a spiritual bath. If you know, is that lightning? I don't think that's lightning, but from how it looks to me in the video, it looks like lightning is above her right now. Maybe some type of turmoil or some type of transformation state. That's the word. Some type of transformation that may be going on within your own self right now, or within a connection that you have with somebody else. Because even with these two cards, just side by side, you know, and I'm an intuitive reader, so I read based on what I feel and what the cards actually display, you know, what's written about them and things like that. So it looks like he's going one way and she quotes herself forth and like, yeah, no, I don't want that. Like, she's just within herself, you know. Some type of communication may have came through that caused you to think differently, or to give you a new perspective or something like that. And now you're creating intent, and now you're setting intentions about how you want to move forward, you know. I believe this is an eagle? Yeah, I think that's an eagle. You know, eagles they are the birds that fly the highest in the sky. So they never really look up. They're always being able to look down, but they're seeing things from a bigger perspective. So maybe you're sitting in your emotions during this week and this time and seeing how you can like think your way out or change your perspective about how you want things to move forward. Okay. With mountains being on the bottom of the deck, it's saying stand your ground. So, you know, mountains are buried deep within the earth. And standing your ground, like not letting anybody, oh, King of Cups popped out. You saw that, right? Not letting anybody, it's funny, the King of Cups, the Water Guardian card popped out, and look who popped out right after that, King of Cups. So definitely somebody's air sign, maybe really stepping into your emotions, owning your own power. You know, you're not allowing anybody to control how you feel about anything, okay? Standing on your own, using your spirit of discernment when it comes to making certain decisions. And with the mountains card that came out on the bottom of the deck, which is over here, you know, there may be some challenges coming up, and this is the energy that you are embodying right now. So let's see what else Spirit has to say, shall we? Actually, I like to keep my cards in order, y'all. But it's funny, the Water Guardian came out, and the King of Cups is the first card to come out, okay? If this may be a romantic relationship that's going on, or maybe a romantic partner may be coming in, more, if this is a woman energy I'm reading up on, I'm picking up on, you may have a suitor that's getting ready to come in, and he really appeals to your emotions. Or even if it isn't a woman I'm talking to, you may have somebody that is getting ready to approach you. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker. It could be one of just an earth angel, for real. Coming to you right now. That's gonna give you information. Is gonna cause your perspective about yourself to change. Not to change a little bit, but to... it's going to stir you. Like, it's going to stir you in a way, okay? But you're solid and you're strong and you're strong within yourself. The Knight of Swords just came out on top of the High Priest card. So some of you right now, I've definitely felt like there is a decision that is being made. The King of Swords, he's sturdy, you know. He knows what he wants. He's making decisions. And you may be in a space right now where it's like your emotions are outweighing your logic when I get with this King of Swords. So if you are King of Swords, sorry. My brother's going to crack up when he sees this video because of the way I said that. But, if this is in regards to a romantic thing that may be coming in with this full moon energy, then it could be somebody that you are on the fence about. Like, they appeal to your emotions, but sometimes you're trying to, you want to bring the logic back into this, you know? And that may be something that you are struggling right now, or maybe you're just thinking it through a little bit more. You're like a little bit in your head, okay? Why is this King of Swords here? Because you feel like you was carrying all the weight? Yeah, see, somebody with this Four of Pentacles. You see how they look like they are in deep thought. They're in deep thought about something that's going on. Maybe staying close to your money. Maybe this job. Okay, so somebody could be thinking about quitting a job, or your job just doesn't do it no more. You don't have the same motivation for your job anymore, and it's possibly telling you that it's time to move on. But you're thinking about you're sitting and you're thinking about ways to move forward. Okay, you might have some ideas that are in your head right now that you're trying to bring into fruition. You could be sitting on some type of idea right now that's going to help bring you money in financial matters, because Pentacles are about money. And you could be seeing like what is the best way for you to move forward, but you haven't quite made a decision yet. And with this 10 of Wands here, Wands are all about like Wands are all about the mental, and this is an air sign reading. So you could be possibly carrying the load, or maybe you're in a state where you're thinking about how you can lessen your load, you know, make things lighter. You feel like you got a lot of weight on your shoulders right now. You might have a lot of responsibilities, and you feel like you're carrying all of them by yourself. Okay, and you're possibly in a state right now of trying to, you know, come out of your feelings a little bit, but just using your brain logically to see what you can do to lessen your load, or to possibly get these things from out of your head and bringing them down. You know, you're trying to step out of your head and come into your body. Okay. Let's clarify a little bit more. Okay, that one just kind of, okay, no. Okay, well, 2 came out. Okay, the Ace of Cups and the Strength card definitely came out. Ace of Cups for me as a reader gives me Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So being that the Water Guardian card came out, and a Knight of Cups card, the Knight of Cups, what's the Knight of Cups? The King of Cups, sorry, came out. This definitely could be some type of relationship that is coming in, or some type of opportunity for a relationship to start, or maybe you're trying to figure out how to balance the scales when it comes to the relationship, you know, like maybe thinking of how going over gender roles in your head and how the relationship can become more balanced. But it's saying right here that you got it, you know, and you're embodying that Strength card, where even if a decision has to be made where you want to move on, you'll be fine, you know, because you're standing sturdy and you know how to control your own energy. So even though, you know how to control your own energy within whatever this union is, even if it's about a job, you know, you are standing within yourself. You're possibly taking the higher road and calming the beast down within you, because people at work be trying you sometimes. Okay, but there's some new opportunity that's getting ready to come in that's going to help you get a wish fulfillment. Yeah, some type of wish fulfillment that's getting ready to come in here, because you're standing in your emotions. And usually air signs, you know, they're prone to logic. So maybe your emotions are rising up right now, and your emotions is what's causing you to put you in this state where you'll be able to make a decision. I feel like this is making a decision. It's kind of getting out of your head and getting into your body, whether it is about something you want to bring into fruition with this four of Pentacles here, but it's saying that some spirit is definitely offering you, it's a new opportunity, a new wish fulfillment is definitely coming in regards to your emotions. You could be going through some type of transformation process right now where you're being a little bit more compassionate to others, or you're maybe needing this compassion, and somebody may be coming into you or into your aura right now that's going to help give you this, and help you get back to this place of strength, and to help you lessen the load. So it seems like help is coming through, you know, whether it's your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors, you know, they're definitely coming through to be able to help you move on to this next process, and to help you through this type of energy that you're in right now. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's go see what our angels have to say about this full moon energy for my air signs. Hold on, get it together, got it. Okay, Spirit, what advice do you have for my air signs, my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius for this week in this full moon in Gemini energy? What advice do you have for them? Please make it plain. I'm going to do that again. Please make the cards plain. Okay, so 2 cards came out. The first card that came out is Inner Child Healing and Joy and Commitment. Contentment, sorry. Well, remember I was discussing my ring came off earlier, and I said some of you guys could be making a decision, especially if you're married. And maybe that's what is going on with some of my air signs today. You know, there may be a marriage or some type of relationship or some type of relationship where you feel like you are bound to, where you're possibly using logic over emotion or emotion over logic to make a decision. So with Inner Child Healing, let's go to the book. So you guys can have a deeper idea of what is going on in this energy around you and something to hold on to for this week. Okay, so your inner child is part of your psyche that represents your childhood. This card, it says this card brings radical healing and understanding and love to your inner child. It shows that your guardian angel is wrapping their loving arms around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There is so much wonder and opportunity out there. Remember we spoke about that opportunity that Spirit was giving you? Come on, Spirit. It's time to have some fun. What can you do to feel light? What can you do to express yourself? It says, have you stopped yourself from doing something because you feel like you're too old for it now? It's time to reclaim your innocence and express yourself in a way that is filled with excitement, wonder, and adventure. It's time for your inner child to be healed, okay? So it's definitely some type of energy coming into you with this full moon. And the thing I just heard in my head, there may be an air sign right now who's kind of involved in some type of co-parenting. I just got that co-parenting thing. If that is, and you're trying to see, you know, how you and the other parent can possibly, you know, handle the responsibilities of you all's child together. But also with this inner child healing, you know, some of my air signs could possibly be trying to determine if they want to keep a pregnancy right now. And if it's I can definitely see that in these cards. Somebody, I don't know, this may be for somebody specific, but you're trying to see if you want to keep this pregnancy right now because you may feel like it may be a burden on you and a lot. And that could be where you're trying to use this emotion over logic mindset, you know. And for others, Spirit could be telling you to, you know, get out there and do something fun. You remember when I spoke earlier about this water guardian? And possibly changing something about herself, but being within herself and her own energy right now. You could be embodying that with this inner child healing, okay? With changing your hair or doing something fun or coloring your hair, or getting something, you know, that may be a little outside of which you would normally like. Letting your inner child speak, doing something fun that you may feel like you're too old for. And joy and commitment, basically saying, okay, so something that's happening with commitment because it keeps coming out of my mouth, okay? Something is going on with some type of commitment. With this joy and contentment card, basically just letting you know that once you return back to this inner child healing and you ease this and you allow it to happen through this what's going on with you right now and through this energy, that joy and contentment is resurfacing. And remember earlier I spoke about some type of relationship that may be starting, or somebody could possibly be coming to you with an offer, you know, letting you know that joy and contentment is still here. So let's go to the book and see what advice Spirit has for you before we go ahead and close this reading on out. Where is it? Okay. It says, if you find yourself feeling sad, drained, or overwhelmed, know that this is all about the change. In order to usher in positive energy into your life, your angels are encouraging you to do what makes you feel alive, that inner child healing. Whether you are drawn to pursuing a new hobby, spending time in nature with loved ones, or having a digital detox, you are being guided to make those moves now. Anything that makes you feel positive, blessed, and joyful will support you in magnetizing more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Your angels are waiting to shine their light and love on you. So call upon them now to bring in that love, okay? So it's basically saying that what you want is coming. What you want is coming, and it's encouraging you to live life. Live life, you know. Get out of your head, step into your body a little bit, you know, more. And come up out of there. You know, sometimes we can really get stuck in our heads, and that's not always the great thing. It's great to think things through, but sometimes you gotta, you know, stay within the present. Okay, staying within the present and enjoying this time right now, because we can't change the past and we don't know exactly yet what the future has for us, even though we can set our intentions like the high priest told us to do. Set our intentions about how we want us to move forward, but it's going to cause you, don't forget this present time, you know, celebrate yourself, thank yourself, and everything that you have overcame this season. Okay, take a step back and glimpse at all the things that you have gotten through that has loved you up to this point right now. Okay, so this has been your reading, air signs, for this full moon in Gemini. Thank you for stopping at Intuitive Keys. Come check me out later. Thank you for your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. Peace.